All right, folks, this is Woody here at USA Made Blade, and we are doing our first ever of a series we're hoping to make into a series, which is called Whiskey and Knives with Ronnie. So Ronnie's been with us for a long basically since the beginning. And Ronnie, why don't you tell us a little bit about yourself and what brought you to USA Made Blade?
Okay, so I retired from North Carolina Department of Corrections with 30 years of service with them, retiring at the rank of correctional captain in the Special Operations Division. And then I went on to work with some gang investigator associations and finally found what I would say my true calling in life, and that's working with knives. I will say one thing's a little bit funny though. I've got a little wooden thing here that's cut out in a circle. And what I like to say is this, is I don't know if you guys know how to tell how old a convict is, but when you have to do strip searches on them. And so when they bend over and they spread their ass open, you count the rings in their ass. That way you tell exactly how old they are. I mean, you can tell if they're 40, you can count 42, whatever they are. They can go, I mean, sometimes they come in 75 years old. I mean, you just count the rings. So, but look, there's a couple funnies that'll be in here and stuff, and this is Whiskey with Ronnie and talking about knives too. The love of knives is what brought me to USA Made Blade.
It wasn't counting rings on assholes. That's
No, I've not done that here. I lost my calling along the way, but I'm glad I did, because I have seen enough nuts, balls, and cranks that the average person you wouldn't even imagine. You would not imagine the amount I've seen. I'm done with all of that. I hadn't looked at another one since. Anyway, we like to talk knives, and I like to talk knives. My favorite thing to do is collect knives. Boss man here, he uses knives. I collect them. I keep mine pretty and pristine, and I guess when I go in the box, they'll go to my kids, I hope, or somebody. Hell, boss man might get them. I don't give a damn at that time. But what we want to talk about is the zero tolerance knives right now.
What makes you want to talk about ZT?
Okay, ZT, since their inception, to me, has been a pristine knife. That started around 13 years ago, somewhere in that neighborhood. I become drawn to them because I enjoyed the attention to detail they had with them, the ergonomics of the knife, the steels they used in them, just they was perfect. The one that I wound up buying here, I've had many more before that, was the ZT 0562 CF. This knife is one of the best knives that I have ever had in my possession. Mr. Hender designed this, and it's easy to tell that. This particular knife has the CPM 20 CV steel on it. It has a deep pocket carry. It has the CF on the presentation side of it, and the rest is titanium. And it also runs on the KVT bearings, as a lot of ZTs do, but it has a quick snap to it. One of the things I like to do with the ZT knife, or actually any knife, is throw it against itself. Gravity swings it down, and then brings it up. If a knife does that, you know that it is near perfect. Now, the second version of this, and has not been too long come out, is the 5620 ZT 0562 tie. Awesome. It does not get any better than full tie. Your presentation side is tie, of course, and the other side is tie.
Hence full tie.
Hence full tie. Exactly. Thank you, boss. But these knives, oh my God, it's just, I sold one this past week to a gentleman that had never had a ZT. And it was the CF. He was simply amazed with that knife out of the box, the sharpness, the quickness of deployment. I mean, it's just totally awesome. Hey, look, you guys and girls are awesome. I love knife aficionados. I say that right?
Yeah,
Aficionados. It sounds good to me anyway. I like it. I might be a little southernish or whatever, but hey, southern is good.
So
Look.
this is called whiskey whiskey and knives with Ronnie. What kind of whiskey you drinking today?
Well, this is the Larceny right here. This is one of mine and the designer of these two knives' favorites. It's a wheated bourbon. It is totally awesome. You do Diet Coke. You can do a light drink with it. I mean, hey, hell, I've even drank it with tea.
How do you like to normally drink it?
I like to run it straight up. Just
Straight
take
up.
it to the head. Just roll right with it. I mean, hey, if you can't take it to the head, don't mess with it. If you can't run with the big guys, you got to stay in the truck or on the porch. But you guys are awesome. I'll hit one more of these for you. Boy, that is absolutely delicious. The only thing better would be to have a ribeye steak. Thank you, folks. Look, you guys come to visit us in store here at 320 North Main Street, Salisbury, or catch up with us on USAMadeBlade.com. We got some awesome, awesome knives.